So as you can see here, we started off in Milnegavie for the West Highland Way, where it's situated in the north of Glasgow. It's a nice wee town, you know, it's got nice wee shops in that, as you can see. I was actually standing waiting my pal. You can hear a dog come past us, eh? But aye, West Highland Way, it starts up there. You know, I was waiting with my pals because they were at the bank. This was us walking up towards the wee monument bit where you get your picture taken and stuff, and you can buy a map and stuff like that. As you can see there, that's more or less the start of it, and the sign there to the right. Greg's went in there and got something to eat and all for the West Highland Way. This was us setting off, you know. 22 miles we had walked from in the first day to Balmaha, which is the start of Loch Lomond. It's absolutely stunning walk, but you know, see when I was walking, I actually forgot to put on Protect for my feet, Vaseline, which would protect my feet, so I forgot that. But we were told there's a diversion further up at the forest, so we actually took the long route, the road, instead of going over the massive hills. Somewhat I'm kind of glad we did, because I would have been absolutely done after that. But even my pals admitted they were pretty done that day. But aye, look at the weather we had. It was meant to be raining and that, and we actually had really good weather. As you can see, that's my two pals in front. This was us just outside Glasgow. So you can't beat the sound around you. Sound of nothing and just birds. Nature. You know, that's what I live for. Can't wait to go and do this again, man. You know, wouldn't matter how many times you do this, it's just like you just love it. You go and do it over again.
Walking 5 minutes.
I see, this was the first hill. The first hill, and I was shattered. No joke. And see the pasta dish I had in my bag, in my rucksack. The pasta dish burst all over my bag. Absolutely gutted. Couldn't believe it. I was like, what? Can't believe it. I had to throw it in the bin. It was a good pasta dish as well. But aye, it was good. When we got to the beer garden, we actually got I can't remember, it was egg roll and sausage or something I had, I can't remember.
Aye, it's good, man. Because it was just a couple of days.
Yeah, it's me still speaking away.
So we were very, very lucky. Very lucky.
Aye, very lucky. That was, of course, until it started raining further on that day. Telling you, we got to near about the forest area and we got drenched. No kidding. Absolutely drenched. It was pissing down. But look at the weather there. That just shows you the weather can change so quickly in Scotland. That's why you take a jacket. Feel sorry for them too as well. See the two random women that were walking. I'm sure they had a jacket or something though. We were quite a wee bit further on, but honest to God, we weren't anywhere near at the point of like miles. We're still relatively close to Glasgow at that stage. You know, I did take a lot of video. You can hear that wee thing squeaking. That's actually my camera bag, I think.
Squeak, squeak. So this thing ever does is squeak.
Aye, it squeaks alright. So that thing does. That's a wee thing you can read in the path on the way. Oh, the nature and the scenery around just outside Glasgow is absolutely stunning, you know. Absolutely stunning walk. I think there's different routes you can take. I think that's what that signifies. I'm not entirely sure, never went up that way. Never been. But yeah, we set in our route. wasn't so bad at that point. In fact, my feet weren't too bad, you know. It could have been worse. But see, by the end of the day, I had big blisters. And this is, honest to God, see this path here? This is nothing to what's further on. Absolutely nothing. You do a lot of the walking along the roads and stuff, so you have to be careful. And it's beautiful. And my pal's way ahead. Me too busy recording. Oh, what? See, that's what you've got to watch for. See how narrow that road was and he came speeding round there? Listen to that thing squeak. And you can hear a river nearby. That's what I love about doing all these wee walks and that. You know, well, it isn't exactly wee, but you get my point. Now we're getting further away from Glasgow at this point. You're talking about, it's about 8 miles to that beer garden. I love this sound, listen. I love that sound. Don't know why, I'm just addicted to it. You can hear I just purposely used my heels. Dug my heels into that. See, the reason why I go looking about like that is because I like to see if I can spot any wee squirrels or that, you know. I love seeing all that sort of stuff. Because you can catch stuff like that. And that was the walk further up there. You know? I don't know if you've noticed it, this sort of like path. It's kind of bumpy, so your feet are constantly, you know, on hard ground when you're walking for that distance. Your feet are constantly taking a battering, you know. But look at this scenery, it's worth it. That's what you take your feet for a battering for. This, you know, look at it. Just the sound around you and all, you know. That's what I love about it. Of course, we still had a long bit to walk until we got to that beer garden for this point. I think at this point they really started to reach the sort of scenery around you. And look at that. The first sight of a wee loch. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. Stunning scenery. That's not even the Highlands, you know. So I hope you liked my part 1 of my video of West Highland Way. And of course it's something I do want to go back and do because I've failed to do it twice. I think my pals failed to do it in their first 2 times of that. But of course it was my feet really that stopped me, it wasn't really my fitness. I mean, I was, to be honest with you, I was unfit, but that wasn't the reason I'd stopped. But, you know, at the end of the day I would love to go back and do it. So I hope you enjoyed the first part of my video, and you know, more to continue. And if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. Cheers.